Okay, let's go ahead and talk about lesson 94. And lesson 94 is the probability of dependent events. Okay, now there's a difference between independent events and dependent events. If someone's independent, do they actually depend on anything? No, they can do whatever they want to do with their day, and they don't worry about anything really around them. But if you are dependent, like when you were a little kid, you were pretty dependent on your parent or your guardian. You were dependent on them to make sure you had food and shelter and all those things. Okay, well, these types of probabilities are dependent on things happening before them. Quick definition for independent, which I've already kind of said, but I just want to have it in your notes. For independent probability, the probability of an event occurring is not, capital N-O-T, affected by other events. Okay, and you'll understand that in just a minute. Okay, so if I toss a coin and I toss the coin and I get heads, and I toss it again, is the second toss dependent on what happened the first time? Or am I good? I could get heads again, couldn't I? Or I could get tails. Does it make any difference what I got the time before or the time before or the time before that?
No.
No. If you throw dice, okay, and you throw a dice, you get a 4. Okay, when I throw the next dice, does that 4, can the 4 show up again?
Maybe.
Sure, or it can not. There's no way that you can say, oh, well, I won't ever get that 4 again. Those are independent. However they show up, spinning a spinner. If I had a spinner with red, green, and blue on it, and I spun it and it landed on red, when I spin it again, is there a chance it could land on red?
Yeah.
Or not, right? There's nothing that's keeping it. Well, that is all about independent events. Now, we're going to talk a little bit about dependent events. Okay, dependent events depend on what's happened before. Okay, the dependent event is influenced by a prior event. Okay, now example. If I have a bag of marbles, okay, here's my bag of marbles. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 marbles in my bag. Okay, of those marbles, 3 of them are purple, and the other 4 are red. Okay, now I reach down into the bag and I pull out 1 purple. Okay? I don't put him back in the bag. What is the chance when I reach in again? That before, when I first started to pull out a purple, it was 3 out of 7, correct? But now, if I choose to not replace that, replace that purple, this is called without replacement. That's a big key word in dependent events. Without replacement. That means you don't put it back in the bag. So to get one purple out of there, it was 3 out of 7. Okay, purple gone. Now what's the chance I'm going to get another purple?
2 out of 6.
That is correct. So to get my second purple marble, the chances are now 2 out of 6 marbles, or 1 out of 3. Each time, if I pull out a purple marble, now if I go to get my third purple marble, the chances are now 1 out of 5. See how it changes? That is dependent event probability.
And if you take the third out, 0 out of 4.
That's right. If I take the third out, it's a 0 out of 4. And then you got nothing. You got none. Okay, so if you had a situation where you had marbles in a bag and you want a certain collection, shoot, I'm done.
Really?
Yes, I am, because it's an early day. We will continue tomorrow, folks. No, you will go ahead and have the test tomorrow.
But is it